and getting a Smiley on this show, man. And just what I mean by that is that his name has come up, so many circles and just different people that I've talked to and DJ'd with and did events with. It's like that name would just always come up. Smiley the scumbag. Smiley the scumbag. This guy's a OG, and to say an OG in this game is a big deal, right? I mean, that holds a lot of weight, for someone to say, they're an OG. So I definitely want to thank Smiley for coming out and doing his thing. And but I want to talk about just off the top, how did you get this name, Smiley the Scumbag? How did that come about?
Actually, it came from the tattoo shop where I work at. Um, it was just given to me by the other homies. You know, everybody had a fucked up nickname back then. So I was a scumbag and I just ran with it. That's it. They've always called me Smiley anyway, so just Smiley scumbag.
Now you were born in Mexico, right? So you weren't an American citizen right at the top. You were born over there, and you mentioned that your father was one of the kind of got you kind of in the game because he was a local spinner, vinyl collector himself, spinning Spanish music, right? So talk a little bit about him and just his influence on you.
He didn't really like spin. He was a collector, a vinyl collector, and he used to play at our house all the time. He'll play records all the time for his friends, throw parties and whatever. Everybody get pedo, that kind of thing.
That's in Mexico, right?
Yeah, it was in Mexico.
Okay. And then you came out at what time? When did you come out to America?
When I was 9.
So 9 years old.
Yeah.
So 9 years old, you show up, in America. And what's that change like, bro? So like from coming from Mexico area, and now you come into California. Like, what was the difference there? That you noticed right off the top.
Difference. Be honest with you, not really much of a difference because I've always lived in the city, you know. So it was just going from city to city. Obviously, it was a little more, you know, cleaner and shit like that. But um, it wasn't much. I mean, out of the language barrier, that's it.
So right off the top, you didn't speak any English, so you came here not knowing any English, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And then just in school, like what type of guy were you in school? You the class clown, or you the good kid, bad kid, starting all the problems?
Nah, I was a good kid till about the eighth grade, and then by the time I got to ninth, I was already hanging around the neighborhood and everything, and I jumped in and all that.
And so, with that being said, too, like, so that time frame too. So we're like talking like what, early '90s, right, or late '80s. And I'm assuming at this time like gangster rap starting to hit. You got all that stuff going on. So that like some of the inspiration with the neighborhood kids. Like, we kind of seeing what's going on TV, seeing what's happening on the radio, the music starting to change, and that's just kind of where maybe the hood life starts.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, actually, I started collecting vinyl around those years. Uh, my first record I bought was El Cool J, Going Back to Cali, and Just Give the DJ a Break, Dynamics 2. Yeah, those were some of the very first records I ever bought.
Awesome. And what's the wardrobe looking like around this time, bro? Like what are we rocking? Rocking like khakis, jeans? Like what's like the style that you were coming into around that time?
Shit around that time was Hamilton's, Charlie Brown's, Dickies. Yeah, yeah. It was black sweatshirts, fucking Chuck Taylors, uh, Cortez's, shit like that.
Which is now another, obviously a lot of popularity, right? Everyone's trying to copy that style, it seems, today. So, man, I want to get it started, man, and just kind of kick in some tracks. And as we go through this, we're gonna just, kind of go ask some questions. And if there's songs that you like, that you want to, brings back a memory, let's talk about it. So, here we go, man. We got Smiley on, and we're gonna kick it off. Let's do it.
You said you loved me all of the time. Now I'm gonna let you know, baby. You said to me, out of my mind. I said I want you to be my bride. Now you're telling me, baby, that we could never part. You call me by my name. You call me by my name. Now you met this guy. You take me out of my mind. You know you call me, baby. You call me by my name. I said I love you with all of my heart. Every night you call me, baby, I feel my heart just part. You call me by my name. You call me by my name. Will you please call me by my name? Call me by my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You call me by I said you call me. I said you call me by my name. You call me my baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smiley in the house.
Seems like since you walked out of that door, life hasn't been the same as it was before. Lord, you did me wrong, and that's why I'm singing this song. My admiration for you.
Shoo! Smiley the Scumbag in the house.
People talk about you, say bad things about you every day. They will try to hurt you and try to disgrace you in every way. They say you're no good for me. They're plainly jealous, can't you see? They will never change my love. They will never change my love. Well, you know I love you. Till the end I love you. Every day. I will never leave you. Try my best to please you in every way. I will always be the one to love you till the day is done. They will never change our love. They will never change our love. I love you so, how much you'll never know. I need you, I love you in so many ways. Till the end of my days, I'll always be true.
Smiley the Scumbag in the house. Doing his thing. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got Rascal in the house as well. Orale. Here we go.
You and me, honey, we've got a foolproof plan. We're gonna be together, baby. I want the world got to understand that money won't buy anything that's for real. Sit down, darling, so I can tell you how I feel. Listen, baby, I want to build my house. Oh, yeah. On a love foundation. Listen, baby, I want to build my house. Oh, yeah. On a love foundation. So I can say I still love you, even when we grow old. Still love you. I still don't want to tumble and fall. I still love you. I always want to adore you. Still love just you. Still love. So my heart can sing. So my heart can sing. All about your love. All of my life, there's been a depression, but the way you taught me love was a beautiful lesson. I don't even know what makes another man tick when he finds the woman he loves and can't make it stick. Listen, baby, I want to build my house. Oh, yeah. On a love foundation. Listen, baby, I want to build my house. Oh, yeah. On a love foundation. So, baby, why don't you help me? You know, you and I could have a heck of a relationship if you'd help me put it together. With every day that goes by, I wanna cry when I think about you. All the things we used to do when we were together. Things couldn't have been better, and I really need you, baby, and I don't mean maybe. I love you. Ooh, swear I do. We had such good times. What was yours was also mine. Now my world is tumbling down, 'cause another guy you found. And I love you, can't you see how much you really mean to me? I can't live without you, baby, and I don't mean maybe. I love you.
My days seem to be longer, but my love for you grows stronger. I really miss you, baby, and I don't mean maybe. I love you. Ooh, swear I do.
Now, girl, telling me that you don't want me. Now, girl, telling me that we're through. Tears in my eyes, my heart simply has to know why. Tell me, what have I done to make you react in this way? Tell me now, girl. Tell me now, girl. Now, girl. How could you just walk out on me? Walk out on me. Now, girl. Can't you see what you do to me? If you have to bring me pain, the least you could do is explain. Tell me that someone else is taking my place in your heart. Tell me now, girl. Tell me now, girl. Lonely as a guy can be, full of pain and misery. Boy, you walk out on me. Boy, you walk out on me. I can't accept the fact that you need in me. Tell me now, girl. Tell me now, girl. You just gotta tell me now, all of my life I'd laugh and play. Well, laughing at love I would be someday, feeling so free, needing just me. I was just living the life of a fool. I kept so busy having such fun with nothing to do but just kiss and run right from the start. I closed my heart. I was too busy with the life of a fool. I wish I had known what I was missing. to love than the loveless kissing. It's not a long joyride or a tip of the hat. No true love and happiness goes deeper than that. Now that I have found my guide, I have found out the reasons why. Now that it's done, it wasn't fun. I'm through living the life of a fool. Life of a
I want to take a break here and talk about some CDs that changed, Smiley's life here, because I think for most, people my age, around in the late, 30s, their CDs were a big deal, right? I mean, that was like what was going around. There wasn't much vinyl. I mean, there was a lot of vinyl back in the day, but then it kind of converted over to CDs. So, what was like one of the first CDs that really like inspired you to start collecting maybe funk?
It was a CD that I bought at La Mirada Swami. I don't know, I still call it La Mirada Swami. To me, still La Mirada, old school. Um, anyway, I bought a CD there, and it ended up being from one of the guys from Santana. He put a CD out, and it had what now is considered Funk 101, but back then it was rare. Had Quick. Um, it had a Cameron. It had I can't remember chocolate milk. So what happened? I ended up finding. I wanted those songs, but the only way for me to have them back then, there was no internet, no nothing, was to get the vinyl. So I got the vinyl. When I got those records, um, I ended up finding out there were other songs that I never heard of, other than the LP. So I took off from there after that. Just started collecting.
And a big thing about record collecting, obviously, is the price. So back then, I mean, what did you pay for some of these records? Can you recall on just how much some of those prices were?
I remember I was walking to my barrio, down 9th Street, and I was like 16 or 17, and I came across this lady who was on a yard sale, and she had two crates of records, and I asked her how much were they. She said a quarter a record, I think it was. So I asked her how much for both crates. I offered her $25, I remember, for both crates of records, and she agreed. She sold them to me. So I went over there and I picked them up, and I remember I heard the song "Backstroke" by Fatback. I heard it, but I didn't know who sung it. I didn't know anything about it, and I'm playing this record by a band called Fatback, and the song came on, and I was like, "Shit, I scored." I ended up finding another couple songs, but that's the one I remember the most.
It's a really memorable song right there too. Yeah. So and then we were kind of talking about like just the price of CDs, bro. Like I mean, having like a CD and having like a collection. If you guys remember, like a whole booklet of them. And if you lost that, I remember it was like, man, your life is over, bro. If you lost that booklet, like, or someone stole it, yeah, like those books and CDs. And he said, yeah, he still got them. So how many CDs do you think you have?
Seriously? Fuck, I don't know.
We're like 50, 100.
50, 100, yeah.
But it's over, bro. If you got that stolen, like it's a wrap. Like,
Yeah.
your whole life was like fuck. I mean, back then, because I think what kids don't understand is like there's no, you can't just burn the fucking CD. You know what I mean? You had to go like fucking Tower Records and buy that shit again.
Yeah, no
If you
shit.
had like 100 in there, I mean, that's almost like a couple $1,000.
And you always have that one book that had all the fucking good rollers in it. I mean, when you go to the fucking world, whatever the fuck. You use that one. That's
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, if you had like a booklet like that and like you lost it, it was over, man. And like you're cruising the boulevard, you don't got that, like it's a wrap, bro. You know, so we would always talk about that as kids, like, man, if I got my CD stolen, it's over. Like, I'm never gonna buy them again. But you know, luckily, obviously, like internet was kind of coming around. You're able to burn CDs, you know, and get them back if you lost them. Yeah, so you bought a box of records off this lady and crates, and then so you just kind of kept going with the funk. How much do you have more funk than oldies?
Yeah, I got a shitload of funk. Almost. Um, yeah, I know. It's crazy because I started collecting funk on vinyl before soul. Now, my heart's really into soul, you know, more than funk. I love funk and soul, but to me, I'm more on the soul side. You know what I'm saying? But I started collecting funk because, like I said, that was the only way to get the sounds, whatever. And back then, I thought the only way to get the oldies were through the CDs. So I was collecting every compilation that would come out. I would copy it, you know, right away, go buy it. And about 2007, 2008, I already had a lot of funk, and I thought about it. Why don't I look into getting oldies now? And I started looking at the prices, and man, it fucking discourages you right away, bro. Huh? Well, back then, two, $300, $400, you know. And back then, you know, you didn't really pay that kind of money unless it was really on your like you really wanted it and you've been looking for years, whatever. And these were, yeah, now they're thousands, yeah. But
And seeing that, and then seeing that change. I mean, you were there at the forefront, right? So you had the funk already down. You're now looking at some of the oldies, and you're seeing these prices. So you're like at the forefront. So now, at the prices were crazy then. Now they're even more crazy now. So what are your thoughts about that? Because you know, there's you know record collectors or fake record collectors or you know that are coming in the game that are spending you know hundreds, thousands of dollars to get that you know that 45. So what are your thoughts about just that change? You know, from maybe a couple hundred to now thousands.
my thoughts always been you gotta learn how to crawl before you walk. I mean, you know, you got a lot of new collectors now. You know, money motherfuckers. They got money. You know what I'm saying? Dropping fucking 1,500, 2 grand for 140 for 112 inch. Uh, they got the money and they got about fucking 20 very 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 hard to get records, whatever. And that's a collection. Now I can easily come up to him with some fucking lakeside whatever, like something that's not everyday play for them. They'll be like, damn, what the fuck is that? And that's what I'm saying. You don't really know, like the regular shit, the basic shit. You went straight to the reg. I think that's bullshit. I mean,
Yeah, and I know what you mean. I mean, there's some basic bands, not basic bands, but like the household names that there's still a lot of songs that you know get overlooked because they're looking for like that really rare stuff. So yeah, man, let's get back on. And again, I just kind of want to take everybody for a little journey here in Smiley's life and help people get to know him. And just again, one of the OGs here, been doing it for a very long time. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure to follow him, Smiley. I've tagged him, and I will tag him on these, you know, on this recording here. You guys could always, you know, tune back and listen back to this. But yeah, give him a follow. I'll put Rascal there. Rascal's here as well. He's got his tattoo shop. If you guys need some tats, the Boulevard. All right, so here we go. Smiley back on it.
love her. No matter what she does to me. Oh, is it love she feels? Oh, am I too blind to see? Oh, I'm jealous when she talks to some guy, accusing her of telling me some lie. But I know I can't afford to lose her, so I got to keep these feelings inside of me. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, I will love her. I write her little poems that rhyme. She makes their seem like an unreality of the mind. Roam in a trance where time is non-existent, where the only time I'm happy is when I am with her. So baby, I'm telling you now, I need you. Oh, so I got to keep these feelings inside of me. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby, I will love you until I die. I wanna tell you, baby, I wanna tell you right now that I need you, girl.
Smiley playing some Latin right here, some Latin soul.
In spite of it all, I'm still her man. In spite of it all, 'cause I'm her friend. The love we had has now grown cold, and now she's found that I'm not good. In spite of it all, she must go on and live the life she will endure. She tried her best to please me, but now I guess she's just teased me. In spite of it
Smiley in the house. Playing some Latin soul.
Baby doll, beautiful pearl, my baby doll. What a wonderful girl, my one and only love. Without you for me, there's no sky, there's no sea, baby doll. I give to you with deep emotion all my love, affection, devotion, till time stands still, till stars in the sky cease to shine.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, be mine.
Baby doll, beautiful pearl, my baby doll. What a wonderful girl, my one and only love. Pretty baby doll, I wanna give to you. Be my baby doll. All my affection and devotion. Pretty baby doll. Hey, 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 hey,
Who accept me? Don't try to make me change. When you try to rearrange it, all in vain. Think of the time when I first met you. You looked so fine. My heart skipped a beat or two. I did my thing, and you dug it like it was, baby. Yeah. Ooh, your eyes were eyes hypnotized with love. They closed when we kissed. Our passion filled the sky. Yeah, I held you close. We said that we'd never part. Do you recall that feeling deep in your heart? You fell in love with me as I really am. Accept me. Loneliness has been my guest since you went away. I lock my heart, still it sneaks in. Just can't seem to win. You cut me loose, high blue. I paid my dues. Have you? I'm so lonely. Come back, baby. Oh, my strength is gone. Still I'm hanging on. I wait and pray each day. Staying all alone, staring at the telephone. Hoping that you call and say, here's one more chance to make it. I'll hold you close and take it. I'm so lonely. Come back, baby. Let's save our romance. Forget about our pride. You know you really care. Oh, come back to me, and you will see our love will conquer all. To touch it, my heart's yearning to feel your warmth. I'm burning. I'm so lonely. Come back, baby. I'm so lonely. Hey girl, let's ball and ride on a rainbow. With you beside me, together we can build a new world. Tender love and sweet caresses we'll be sharing through our life in harmony with your heart and my soul. We'll possess true dreams. Someday we'll find, yes, that peace of mind in our world. Together we'll stand, so much in trust. Tender love and sweet caresses we'll be sharing through the night with so much feeling as the stars embrace our heaven. Just as true I will be to you. Yeah. Tender love and sweet caresses. Tender love and sweet caresses.
Saturday night. Listen, that's fine. On the way.
I regret that you're going away. Baby, baby, oh, isn't it a shame? Why can't I have my chance to explain? Isn't all my crying in vain? Won't you recall the happy days we spent together? The day you said you'd take me for worse or for better. Why can't we sit down and work this out together? Let's not forget our sacred vows. How can I live giving you my love and in return get no love at all? Why must I always be a loser in love with no one to care for? Can't you be so cruel not to hear my plea? I just ask that you care and talk without despair. All of my love is just for you only. Honey, please come back to me. How can I live giving you my love and in return get no love at all? Why must I always be a loser in love with no one to care for? Can't you be so cruel not to hear my plea? I just ask that you care and talk without despair. All of my love is just for you only. Honey, please come back to me. Honey, please come back to me now.
I heard that you had it in mind to go away and leave me behind. People say that you found someone new. Now I want to know if it's true. Don't be afraid. You don't have to run away. No, just tell me and I'll let you go. If you found someone that you care for more than me, just say so, and I'll set you free. I'll set you free. Just let me know I'll set you free. Just let me know I'll set you free. Don't be afraid to run away. Don't be afraid to run away. Just let me know I'll set you free. Just let me know I'll set set you free. I wouldn't have it any other way. Not until I hear you say, is it true what the people here are saying? People all say. Tell me now, there's no use delaying. I can see that it's not that simple. The gleam in your eye isn't there anymore. If there's no chance to change the way you feel, just say so. And I'll go, you know I will. You know I will.
So we were talking about CDs and just some of the collections that you were collecting back then. And you still got all the booklets and all that good stuff, right? So that's awesome. And now you also make CDs, right? So you have your own collection there. So let's talk about that. When did that start for you?
I'd say about 2009, 2010. That's when I released the Boulevard Funk CD, Volume 13. I figured I was going to bring it from 13 all the way down to 1. So I released that, then Volume 12, 11, 10, 9. And I haven't released anything for a while. I also did projects with Mambo Shady from Linda Flats, SGV Soul. We did a Funk and Soul from the Southland, Volume 1, 2, and we just released Volume 3 about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's right there. And on this one, yeah, Little Man came aboard. Little Man from Santana, he's out of the Funk Freaks. Yeah, he put some records on this CD as well.
Which is really cool that you're doing some collaborations, but for a long time it was just you by yourself, right? So what does it feel like now that you're doing it by yourself and you kind of put out what you want to put out? Is it difficult to work with others where it's like, oh, I'm gonna put this on there, or is it like easy going with those guys?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it hasn't been released before and it's at least kind of rare, yeah, we'll put it out, But we try to keep it more and more rare, and underground as we keep going. That's what I'm trying to do.
Which is hard to do nowadays, right? Because you got the internet, which back then, it was an advantage. If you knew what was up on a track or what's up on a record, you had the upper hand. But now it's like everything is on YouTube, right? Everything's on YouTube. Everything's on like Spotify or iTunes. So is it getting more and more difficult to come out with these now that that's kind of available?
It is and it isn't. It is for me because I stopped collecting really. I haven't been really collecting for about 6 years now. I've been buying a record here and there, but like heavily collecting, I haven't. So for me, it is. But I figure for the everyday collector that's keeping up with the times, it shouldn't be. The new shit that's coming out, they're coming out. They're discovering whatever.
Wow. And I wanted to go back into, there was at one point, I think George Miller had mentioned that they were putting together like a collectors, like the top collectors in in Southern California, and you were one of those guys. Can you talk about just that collection of collectors and maybe some of your relationships with them and just how long you may have known them? Or what was that project about?
Yeah. We came out with that in 2011, I think it was 2010, 2011. what we call this southern soleros, southern soleros, and we were under that name for about 3 shows, which is I went to about 2 or 3 shows, and after I separated myself for personal reasons, but yeah, we were the one that started that. It started right there at Original Mike's Santana, and right here in the OC at all places. We had most collectors, about 9, well, most actually, besides myself, they're all from LA County and San Gabriel Valley. I was the only cat from the OC, you know.
That's got to be a huge honor, right? I mean, to be the one and only guy from Orange County, which is like the mecca of funk, right? I mean, can we get that one? Is this where the mecca is at? All bullshit aside, it's called Orange County Funk for a reason, right? So, but yeah, so you dropped out like 3 shows, personal reasons. That's cool. And that was like a really big deal, though, right? I think they went on tour. They did some stuff. You know, they went to like Chicago and things like that, I think. So that was awesome. But the CDs continue, right? So let's talk about the new one that you got. And this is Volume 3, right? What are some of your favorite tracks on this that people can look out for or should look out for?
Honestly, I like it all. I ain't gonna lie. I like it all. I can't. Yeah, you know, it's yeah. I think it's a good CD altogether. I really do.
How long did it take? How long did it take to put this CD together?
We've been talking about putting the CD together for about 2 years already, almost 3, and we finally came out with it. Yeah, it's been a while. It's getting kind of tough because nobody really wants to do the CDs no more. Everything's going digital, so they're talking about there's no money on CDs, so they don't want to do them. That's what we're having a problem with.
Any hopes of this actually being on a vinyl? Because I know a lot of collectors are starting to throw them on vinyl now. Is this any hopes that we can get some of the compilations from back in the day on a vinyl?
Nah. I'm only saying that because once you start fucking with vinyl, the copyrights and everything, and I don't want a part of that shit. You know, yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's get it back cracking again. And again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If there's questions that you have for Smiley, just throw them up here, and then we'll ask them as we go. If there's anything that comes up. Here we go, Smiley the Scumbag in the house. Keep it Neutral Studio.
Presenting for the first time here at the Hollywood Palladium, the little man with a great big voice, just a little brown-eyed soul, Sonny Ozuna. My baby's gone and I'm alone. Left me by myself on my own. So with tears in my eyes, forgetting my pride, I can't stop this pain, so I'll run and I'll hide. Run away, run away, gone away, gone away. I'll pretend to forget about all, though I know it's a mistake. But I'll be there at your fall, 'cause love must have its way. Then my tears will be dry, and this loving inside will make me feel like I should run and hide. Run away, run away, gone away, gone away. Yes, I will be there, 'cause I love a man but please don't ever hurt me again. Run away, run away, gone away, gone away. Oh.
Gonna jump into some Chicago soul right here. Chicano soul, not Chicago, my bad.
There is a girl that lives in my neighborhood. She treats me right, just like a woman should. She's always thinking of things to do for me. Yeah, that's probably why it's so plain, it's so plain to see. Talk about that girl so much, man. She's my kind of woman, that woman, that girl, my kind of woman. Talk about it, baby. To me, she's like a tree from the sky. And every night I sit down and wonder why
to keep from crying, laughing just to keep from crying over you. What can I do when I see your face in some familiar place? I act like I don't care. If my friends all knew that I'm really blue, it'd be too hard to bear. Girl, it's just not fair. So I'll keep on laughing, so no one will know the hurt that's in my heart. Though I ache inside, I've still got my pride to mask my broken heart. Before the teardrops start, I'll be laughing just to keep from crying, laughing just to keep from crying. Yes, I'm laughing just to keep from crying, laughing just to keep from crying over you. What can I do? I'll be laughing just to keep from crying, laughing just to keep from crying, laughing just to keep from crying, laughing just to
Woo, here we go. Smiley in the house.
I don't wanna see you again. I hold you closer tightly in my arms, 'cause I know I feel that same thrill again. That's been hurting me so much, so much, so much. I don't wanna feel your warmth, I'll be the one to feel your charms, or to be the prisoner of your arms. 'Cause it's hurting me so much, so much, so much. I don't need you, I won't love you, no, 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 no. I don't wanna feel the pain that loving you has brought to me. A love that's driving me insane, and it's hurting me so much, so much, so much. I don't want you, I don't need you, I won't love you, no, 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 no.
So much is lost, 'cause you didn't take the time to tell someone how you really feel and care. But I'll always telling you how much I care, because baby, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Baby, baby, I love you. Yes, say baby, baby, I love you. I want you.
Don't go away, please won't you stay? Although you hurt me so much, I can't help it, but I long for your touch. Don't go away, I can't bear to say goodbye, farewell, so long. I hope I won't cry much when you're gone. If you leave me, my heart will break. I'm begging you, baby, don't make this mistake. And don't go away. Each night I pray, my heart is empty and so bare, just to think that you don't care. If you leave me, my heart will break. I'm begging you, baby, don't make this mistake. And don't go away. Each night I pray, my heart is empty and so bare. I reach to hold you, but you're just not there.
Smiley in the house, playing the Fuegs. Hope you're enjoying it.
I've never seen this side of you before, till now. I never knew that you could feel this way, till now. After all the time we spent together, just doesn't seem fair at all. No fair at all. I've never seen the moonlight through your hair, till now. I've never heard the sweet things you could say, till now. After all the time we spent together, seem fair at all. No fair at all. No fair at all.
Shoo! Here we go.
It's so nice just loving you.
It's so nice just loving you. The things you say, the things you do.
My love is yours.
Your love is mine.
Our love will last till the ends of time. It's so nice just loving you.
It's so nice just loving you.
Night before I dreamed of you, loved you more and more. It's so nice just loving you.
It's so nice just loving you.
Just loving you.
Love, just loving you.
Just loving you.
Ooh, love, just loving you.
It's so nice just loving you. It's so nice just loving you. Never met someone quite like you. Seem to make all my dreams come true. Just thinking of you. Just dreaming of you. It's all I want, it's all I need. It's so nice just loving you.
It's so nice just loving you.
You are my sorrow, you are my joy. I am your girl.
I am your boy.
It's so nice just loving you. It's so nice just loving you. So nice.
Happening to our lives. Oh. Up to now, we've been getting along so good. Hey, baby! Hey, baby! People see us, we're together. That's the way we said we'll be forever and forever. Suddenly, you took up time for someone new. And to get back at you, baby, I end up doing the same thing to you. To wrong people, love won't last long. To people doing wrong, to wrong people, love won't last long. Hang on, hang on. We're out here partying and having fun, but not with each other, with another one. But dig, baby. Just think about it. Once it's all over, just look at the damage we have done one another.
live in love, so in love with each other. Let's not take it any further. It ain't right. It just ain't right. The way we living from day to night. To wrong people, love on us long. Hey now, hey now. To wrong people, love won't last long.
What kind of a man is he? What makes him tick? Oh, it bothers me. I'd like to know. Won't somebody tell me? Mhm. What kind of a man is he? What makes him tick? Oh, it bothers me. Maybe someday I'll learn, 'cause I've got so much concern. It makes me feel just like a queen. Whoa. What kind of a man is he? I wanna know what kind is he? If he would hold me in his arms, then I'd feel the man with all my charms. Then maybe, just maybe, he would tell me what kind of man is he. Oh, what kind is he? What makes him tick, 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 tick? Bothers me. I wanna know.
Many times I cried. Whoa, I don't know why. Many times I cried. Whoa, I don't know why. Tear for tear and another. All my friends tell me that you're doing me so wrong, but I hold my head up high and keep on laughing. But baby, I'm beginning to wonder if our love is still as for real. Oh, many times I cried. Whoa, I don't know why. Many times I cried. Whoa, I don't know why. Tear for tear and another. Slowly but surely, love is fading away. I can tell when we're together, baby. You don't have too much to say. Oh, many times I cry. Whoa, I don't know why. Many times I cry. Whoa, I don't know why. Tear for tear and another. Many times I cry. Every time I cry and shed a tear, I find this all in vain. Wanting to hold you in my arms, I find it such a shame. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I need you. I need you. I need you. I every time you're near me and in my arms, I found I need you so. But when you're gone and far away, I feel I lose you forevermore. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, girl. I need you. I need you. I need you. I
I love you, darling, more than words could say. And I want you to know I miss you every time that you go away. Oh, the tears that I shed.
Now have you ever loved a woman who made you feel you were everything? Have you ever loved a woman who treated you just like a king? Don't you know, little girl, she was everything. She was my whole world. Babe, I'm gonna start searching, baby, yeah. I just gotta have me a brand new love. She was everything. She was my whole world. Even though she wore my ring, she was his favorite girl. Yes, she was. Oh, my little girl, she never stayed at home.
baby. What can I do? I guess I'll have to find somebody new. I'm gonna start searching. Find a brand new love. I just gotta have me a brand new love. Find a brand new love.
Letting you go, I was such a fool. Seems like love, baby, is harder without you. Now I'm wondering where are you, girl? I'm still wondering where are you? Left me with so many memories. I search through my mind. Everywhere I go brings back those loving times. Now I'm wondering where are you, girl? I'm still wondering where are you? Now I sit in my solitude, broken inside of a crying moon. Letting you go, I must have been out of my mind. Everything about you, baby, was so divine. Now I'm wondering where are you, girl? I'm still wondering where are you? Why don't you come back? Why don't you come back? I'm still wondering where you are. I'm still wondering where are you? Why don't you come back? Why don't you come back? I'm still wondering where you are. I'm still wondering where are you? Why don't you come back?
Man, I want to say this right now, man. It is like a true honor to have you, doing this and, doing the show here, man. It's super big for, the channel, the studio, keeping through Trust Studio. It's huge, man. So I definitely want to thank you for coming out and doing your thing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So the one last thing about the CD. Where can people get the CD?
You can either get it off of me through Instagram under Smiley a Scumbag or under Rascal 856 or at the Boulevard Tattoo Shop. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can get it. It's out there.
Cool, man. I'll put all the links there as well, just so everyone can, get that, man. Definitely got to get on that, man. You've been playing nothing but fire all day, so thank you again for everybody for tuning in. He's gonna play one last song right here. Here we go. Peace out.
Baby, come over here. Sit down. I want to tell you something. Darling, every time I look into your eyes, my heart lights up with flames of desire. So I just want to take this time out to tell you what you mean to me. Darling, you mean more to me than anything that God planted on the face of this earth.
kept it for himself.